afternoon.
Can we get to know your name, man?
I'm Miss Jennifer.
Miss Jennifer, like we all know that we just had our governorship election last week, Saturday. What is your opinion about this governorship election that was being held last week, Saturday? What do you have to say about it?
Okay, I don't really know much about this governorship election, but I guess we came out to vote, but we didn't we are not given the opportunity to vote our choice. But what to do? They have done the election and they have elected who they elected. So we just hope for something better to come in this second tenure of our dear governor. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Can we get to know your name, sir?
My name is Shegun.
Mr. Shegun, sir. We want to know your opinion concerning this past election, governorship election that was being held in most part of the country. How do you see it? What do you have to say about it?
It's a fair election. That's all. That's what I can say. Sanwo-Olu win, so.
Thank you very much, sir. Please, can we get to know your name, man?
My name is Grace.
Miss Grace. We just want to know your opinion concerning this past governorship election that was being held last week, Saturday, most part of the country. What do you have to say about it so far?
Governorship election.
Yes, sir.
And it was not a fair and fair election. It was not an election. It was not an election. It was an appointment. To me, it wasn't an election. Yeah.
So, what makes you think it's an appointment, not an election? What do you see? What do you perceive?
Because according to the results, the news from several polling units, there were violence, they were dragging out dress. Okay, my polling unit, where I voted, my polling unit, there are some boys who would actually attack you and ask you, why are you voting for? Oh, more Yoruba, Kinshi, more Yoruba, ya Kurumbe, leave that place. You're not a Yoruba person, you're an Igbo person, you cannot vote here. So things like that. So it's the discrimination and everything.
Thank you very much.
My name is Oyahire Oyomeru.
Okay, sir. Yes, I would like to know your opinion concerning this our governorship election that was being held last week, Saturday, in most parts of the country. What do you have to say so far?
About the election, especially the one of 25th of February, and I voted. The youth of Nigeria came out and voted massively. I was really surprised how everybody came out and voted. But because of what has been happening, INEC has disappointed Nigeria. So we can no longer trust INEC anymore, you understand? And right now as I am talking to you, even when I go home, I told my wife this morning that I want you to tear my passport. Because anything that has to do with Nigeria, I'm not going to associate with Nigeria. You understand? Everybody is angry. Because what we are seeing, there is no, like what Pastor Suleiman said. He said what we have is a bureaucracy. There is nothing like democracy. You understand? So I am tired. We are all tired. You understand? We cannot trust this country anymore. Our leaders, I don't know what is happening. So that is what I have to say.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Can we get to know your name, sir?
My name is Mr. Emmanuel.
Mr. Emmanuel, sir. You also want to know your opinion concerning this our election, governorship election that we did last week, Saturday. How do you see the election so far?
Okay, so from my own perspective as a political analyst, it was more of a selection. You know, we had a lot of issues of people being disenfranchised. Even around here, we had quite a couple pockets of issues of people being beaten. I think when it comes to state elections, we still need to do a lot of groundwork regarding how elections are being conducted. We need to look and take examples from other states. Maybe probably look at the possibility of using our BVN to vote online, creating a more seamless platform so that we have more people, more inclusive. If you look at the numbers of registered voters and people that have voted, we have less than 20% of 100 and something million Nigerians who registered. So really, I think we really need to do a census, and if we could align our census results with our INEC's political figures, that we will be able to get it right in the near future. I think 4 years from now is not too far, but I think it will be a welcome development for us to synchronize our population and our data to make our elections more seamless and more inclusive. Thank you.
What is your name, sir?
My name is Mr. Legion.
Mr. Legend, right? How do you see this governorship election that was being held last week, Saturday, in most part of the country? What do you have to say so far?
So, concerning the
Governorship election.
although me, first of all, I don't, what I see in this election is too bad. For my own polling unit, Yoruba people don't allow us to vote as Igbo man. I want to go and vote, they chase me away because I'm not a Yoruba man. So they tell us that if we don't want to vote APC, I should not come. And really, I have my own candidate. I'm obedient, so I have my own candidate. But this tribalism of something is too much in Yoruba land, which is, even though in my own house, where I come from, we have Yoruba there. But Yoruba people, they want to pursue us for Lagos. I don't know why. So this election is not election. For my own view, if I have my own power, or I plead on government to cancel this election because it's not election. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Can we get to know your name, sir?
Prince Tony.
Mr. Toyin. Mr. Toyin, sir, we want to know your opinion concerning this past election that we just did, the governorship election in most part of the country. What do you have to say so far about it?
We've been suffering the same thing for years, still the same outcome. The game is the game, man. I really don't have much to say because the country is finished, man. That's my own opinion.
Can we get to know him, sir?
Mr. Ayandojo.
Okay, sir. We want to know your opinion, sir, concerning the past governorship election that we just did last week, Saturday. We want to know, how do you perceive the election so far?
Though the election was supposed to be free and fair election, but the way our leaders is doing, we the youth, we did not even like it. Okay, so the election caused problem here and there, fighting. You can imagine some polling units, they will ask you, if you did not vote for a particular party, you don't have to vote. So I mean, that caused a lot of problem. So that is what me personally, I did not like it because my spirit doesn't like violent place. That's it.
Thank you. Can we get to know him, sir?
Yeah, my name is Ifeanyi Emmanuel.
Mr. Ifeanyi Emmanuel, sir. We just want to know your view concerning this past governorship election that we just did last week, Saturday. Most people are giving us different opinion, so we'd like to know your opinion concerning the election as well.
Yeah, the election isn't bad. It went well, but just that some areas where you have some people scattering the ballot balls and all that, but so far it was a bit peaceful in Lagos. It was a bit peaceful in Lagos, yeah. That's what I can say. It was a bit peaceful in Lagos to compare to the other states.
Right. Thank you very much, sir. Can we get to know him, sir?
Yeah, my name is MC Lighter Mali.
Okay, sir. We just want to know your opinion concerning this past governorship election that we just did last week, Saturday. We want to know how do you see the election so far?
Yeah, so far the election, it didn't went well because why I say so, there are a lot of issues that came up. Some APC party, they attack Labour Party in order not to vote. I was a witness. I wanted to vote. Some of APC party, they come around, all these Agboros start to using cutlass, different kind of thing, weapon to pursue us. Some they injure some people, so it didn't went well. But I still believe with God, Labour Party is winning. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. All right, thank you.